Hey everyone, this is Travis from Gym Symphony. I noticed when I'm looking through my social media feed that I oftentimes see videos that are fed to me that have these really dynamic movements. People doing handstands on posts and jumping off of buildings into water, doing backflips and all kinds of spectacular movements. And that's awesome. I love it when people push the boundaries of what we think is possible and show us that we are capable of doing these things. And all of us are capable of doing those things depending on our level of commitment and our training. But it's not very useful for the average person. So what I think we should do is break down some foundational or fundamental movement patterns that you can incorporate into your general workout pattern. They're going to be functional right from the moment that you start doing them and don't have a strong learning curve, but are open-ended in their application. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a squat to overhead press. I'm going to take my medicine ball, it can be a dumbbell or any other improvised weight that you have. I'm going to take an athletic stance with my feet slightly wider and shoulder width apart. I'm sitting back into my hips, keeping my knees over the center of my feet, which is the foundation of all of my squats. I'm aligning the center of my knee over the center of my foot, keeping my feet parallel. I'm starting my movement by hinging back at the hips, not bending at the knees. I sit back and I counter that by lifting through the upper back, taking my ball all the way down as low as I can manage, keeping my upper back lifted and my knees behind my toes. Then I drive up and overhead. Sit back, up and overhead. I'm picking a box up off the floor and I'm placing it on a high shelf. I'm trying to go through that full range of motion. So my first consideration is posture, alignment, spine, hips. My second consideration is depth of movement or range of motion. My third consideration might be tempo. Then I can add weight if I choose. Then I can add variety and different types of challenges. And I can keep cycling back through all of those different principles and applications. All right, squat to overhead press, or I call them squat toppers. Have a good day. Ciao.